This week we are in lesson 21 and we are going to be reading Simon and Molly plus Hester. This book is a realistic fiction, and all that means is even though it's a fake story or a made-up story, things that happen in this story could actually happen in real life too. So that's what realistic fiction is. Now, before we start, I am going to go over a few vocabulary words that you will hear in this book. So the first one is idea. It's something you think of. Like, that's a great idea. Just, nothing more than. So just the two of them. Plain, without anything on it. Simon ate his toast plain. Teach, to show someone how you do something. Simon can teach you. Together, that means to be with each other. Okay, Simon and Molly play together every day. Until, up to the time when, until Hester moved in. So while I read this book, be listening for those vocabulary words. And also, while we read this book, I want you to make some predictions. Predictions mean to make a guess of what's going to happen in the story and what's going to happen next. Okay, so we're going to remember this as a realistic fiction. And do you guys remember what that means? It means that it is a made-up story, but the things in here could really happen in real life. Okay. All right, so be listening to our vocabulary words and for our vocabulary words, and be trying to make predictions or guesses about what is going to happen in the story. So this is Simon and Molly plus Hester by Lisa John Clough. When I open this up, does anyone remember what this page is called? Yes, the title page. Very good. Simon and Molly play together every day, just the two of them. Molly lets Simon ride her two-wheeler. Simon makes Molly toast with butter. They are the best of friends, just the two of them. Until Hester moved in. Uh-oh, let's stop and make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen now? There was just Simon and Molly, and now Hester moved in. Let's ride the bike, said Simon. I don't want to, Hester said. Let's make paper airplanes instead. Yay, said Molly. I love paper airplanes. Not me, said Simon. The next morning, Simon went to Molly's house. Hester was there. Let's have a snack, Molly said. Simon made toast with butter. Do you have any cinnamon sugar? Hester asked. That's a great idea, said Molly. Simon ate his toast plain. How do you think this guy's feeling? How do you think Simon's feeling? Maybe a little bit sad. How does Molly and Hester look? Yep, they look like they're becoming friends and they're happy. So what do you think is going to happen? Let's ride the bike, said Simon. He jumped on the bike so fast that he fell over. Are you okay? Hester asked. Leave me alone, said Simon. Uh-oh. Is he very happy right now? Nope, kind of being grumpy. That Hester thinks she's so great, Simon thought. Molly likes her better than me. Do you want to paint with us? Molly asked. No, said Simon. I have to go home. Uh-oh, what's happening? Simon spent all afternoon trying to make paper airplanes, but none of them worked. I wish Hester would fly away, he said. Hester, go away. Is that very nice? Simon hid in the tree to watch Molly and Hester. Do you want to ride the two-wheeler? He heard Molly ask. I don't know how, said Hester. Really? Molly asked. No one ever taught me, Hester said. Simon can teach you, Molly said. Do you think so? Hester asked. Simon is the best rider in the whole world, Molly said, and he is my very best friend. How do you think that Simon is feeling now? After Molly said that to Hester. I'm her best friend, Simon thought. What does he look like? He's happy. What's this? Hester asked. Simon jumped out of the tree. It's a paper airplane that doesn't fly, he said. Simon! Molly smiled. You're here! How about some toast? Simon asked. I'd love some, Molly said. Simon looked at Hester. We can add cinnamon sugar, Simon said. Great, said Hester. After that, you can teach me how to ride the two-wheeler. Okay, said Simon, if you show me how to make a paper airplane that flies. Sure, said Hester. So what happened? Now Simon and Molly plus Hester play together every day. They ride the two-wheeler. They eat toast with cinnamon sugar. They fly paper airplanes, just the three of them. I'm so glad we're friends, Molly said. Me too, said Simon. Me three, said Hester.